Alrighty, hello everyone that is watching. Hopefully my mic isn't muted this time. Hello Gru, how you doing, mate? Just setting up some things here. Alrighty. Hello everyone, to all three of you that are currently watching. Hope you guys are doing well. We are here with round 5, I think it's round 5, season 3 SSL, here for tier 3. Yeah, leg day is, it's never the best one, never your friend. But yeah, we are here going to go through the grid and check everyone's tires. Alright, so in P13 we have Riser on the medium tire. In P12 we have True Blue. I don't think I've seen him this season. In the lovely Audi on the soft tire. Hopefully he can make some positions up early. In P11 we have BPR on that 458 on the medium tire. Now going to the top 10, we've got Tanuki on mediums. P9 we've got Z3 on the mediums as well. P8 we've got Jinx on the soft tire, second soft run of this race. In P7 we have got Rocky on the medium tire. In P6 we've got DJ Millie on the soft tire. What did I say? Rocky on the medium tire. I don't know if I said medium or soft. Anyway, top 5 we have got Paulish in the new Porsche on mediums as well. P4 we have Dr. Boxes on the soft compound. P3 we have Balder on the medium. Don't see his teammate here today, so hopefully he can limit the damage of points loss. In P2 we have El Rhino on the medium tires as well, currently leading the championship by the time of this race. And in P1 we have Disgusting Banana in the 296 on medium, so only about 4 guys choosing to go for that soft strategy, trying to hopefully make up positions early. I love VR8. It's even before it became so OP, I just enjoy driving it. So hopefully at Lamar, with all those long straights, because it has a really nice top speed, with all those straights, all the Audis can do pretty good. And alright, let us get underway here. I hope it isn't too loud. Actually, for me it's quite loud. I'm just gonna sit it. Actually, no, it's fine. Alright. As they go to the starting lights, it's lights up and away we go. Looks like Banana had a pretty good start going on to the double right-hander. Alright, cool. Going down to the double right-hander. Not much happening. It looks like everybody is just keeping nice and clean for now. As we go to about it, there's a really good run out of turn 2, right behind El Rhino, but he goes a bit wide, losing some time, losing a bit of time, but not track position. And this will allow Dr. Boxes, Willies go for a move. Had a little bit of a thought about it. but doesn't go for it. While all of this is happening, Banana is just starting to create a bit of a gap, which is always nice for him. Not much happening further back, it looks like. But it took Rhino at a bit of a wide exit. All this allowed Balder to make a move going down to the chicanes. That Lexus has a pretty good top speed and he keeps his position for now. So far, I don't think there was any position changes. But I see Dr. Boxes going for a move on the inside of the last corner on Balder, side by side. Balder goes a bit wide onto the grass and into the barrier. This is not what Team Snail Trail would have wanted. Watch that again from on board Balder. Just looks like understeers into the barrier onto the grass. And this is going to make for a very tough race for Balder. Oh, as he collects Tanuki as well. But Tanuki looks like didn't get too much. And I see True Blue also. What happened to True Blue? He's miles back. He's around the outside. Oh, goes wide and goes onto that curb. Yeah, that curb, it is deadly. If you take it a little bit too wide, it is killer. So see, Tanuki has lost a few places. It just goes a bit wide onto the grass. Alright, so very busy first lap. Or busy second half of the first lap. We'll go back forward. See DJ Millie. He's catching. Oh, but he goes deep. But this might allow him to have a really good exit. But he has lost a lot of time. I was just about to say he was catching Paul pretty nicely. Oh, but Dr. Boxes is catching. El Rhino is right behind in that Lexus. The 2V8s scrapping it out for the second place. But El Rhino just has a bit of a tighter line. He's able to create a bit of a gap again. But now Paulish, with all of that scrapping, he has caught up to the back of this pack in that new Porsche 911. It's a beautiful car to drive. And he is really close. Will he be able to get a good exit on this chicane section to maybe go for a move on Dr. Boxes on the main straight? Looks like Dr. Boxes just had a bit of a better exit, and he is right behind El Rhino, but he goes a bit wide on the exit. All of this, they're creating a nice gap from DJ Millie, but I don't imagine these guys will want to work together. I imagine they'll scrap as much as possible. Dr. Boxes has a decent run. Really close to El Rhino. We're all kind of in this slipstream train at the moment. It's really hard to overtake here at Dragon Trail Gardens. We'll go a bit further back. Not much happening back here. Oh, as DJ Millie goes onto the grass, goes really wide. And this allows... Oh, I've gone for the wrong place. Oh, as DJ Millie goes off the grass and makes contact with Rocky. And goes into the barrier facing the wrong way. And almost... And he does collect Z3. Oh my. Oh my. And he... More contact. Let's just go back here a bit. What has happened here to poor DJ Millie? It's looking... like, was it looking at a decent position. Had a decent gap to Rocky. Alright, let's see. Goes a bit wide onto the grass. Dirty Tires. Oh, gets collected by Rocky and loses it. And just reverses into Z3. I'm actually surprised that wasn't reported. Very unfortunate for DJ Melly. Go on board with Rocky, see what happens here. Going free wide. Through that very fast left right hand section. That's never going to end well. Very unfortunate here for DJ Melly and Z3. It was just kind of a unfortunate passenger. This allows Riser to pull alongside him because of that contact. Probably has pretty bad damage, yeah. And Riser moves up to P8. Alright, let's go back forward a bit. Let's see what has happened here. Dr. Boxes has fallen from P3. Oh, he hits the curb on the inside and loses the rear end. That is very unfortunate for the Mercedes. Really fall down to P7, maybe P8 on Riser. That's a good exit, carrying a lot more speed. Or Riser maybe go for a move. I think he might just be a little bit far back. But that's not what Dr. Boxes would have wanted, especially starting on that soft tyre. Very unfortunate for him. But this has put Polish up to P3. And now I see also El Rhino is catching Disgusting Banana. These two have gone hammer and tongs this whole season. And they've created some brilliant, clean racing. Hopefully, we will see more clean racing from them today. El Rhino has a bit of a wider exit. Banana has a very clean exit. Moving immediately to the inside to maybe break that slipstream. That Lexus can eat curbs so well. Just looks like Banana has created a bit of a breathing room for him. A little bit of a gap. Hopefully lift off some pressure. But El Rhino, he is hungry. Leading the championship. And he wants this win. Polish just sitting behind in the slipstream. Probably hoping that those two start fighting, start battling. That he can catch up and maybe take advantage. And he goes a little bit deep maybe. I see El Rhino. He has caught up to Disgusting Banana. El Rhino is really good in that first sector. But Banana just pulls out over the rest of the lap again. Looks like Disgusting Banana had a bit of a wide exit, but El Rhino had a similar. Let's have a look further back. Anything? Ooh, DJ Melly and Riser. Riser goes very wide, allowing DJ Melly to cut up the inside. Side by side now. The power of that BMW. Pushes him a bit further ahead. Now Melly has the inside. Going through the chicane. Riser goes a bit deep. Melly's still there. But Riser keeps the position for now. But he is very close. If he has a good exit of this last corner, could make it, but he goes a bit wide, allowing Riser to just keep his P8 now. It looks like everything's just sort of settling down a bit. Not much happening at this moment. Probably go back to that leading pack as El Rhino has caught up to the back of Disgusting Banana again. The closest he's been for a while. He gets a bit held up by Banana in the middle of the corner. Banana immediately going to the right hand side to defend this position. We'll go on board with El Rhino here. Can El Rhino get a good run out of the chicane? He's catching. Banana goes a bit slidey through there. There's a very slidey exit. This is allowing El Rhino to pull right behind him. Now it's all about this exit. Banana has a really good exit and just able to pull out a bit of a gap again, saving him from any threat from this moment. But they go down to the double right-hander. They both go nice and deep, try to get a good exit. Banana slightly misses the apex, but El Rhino goes onto the grass, and that will halt his pursuit for now. I see in the pit lane we have Dr. Boxes switching off from the soft tyre. Will most likely go on to the mediums. He does go on to the mediums, comes out in P11. Did Riser happen to Riser? I don't think he pitted. What has happened here? Oh, it goes very wide. Oh, and just again on the curb. It is so deadly. These curbs are so raised on the outside. It just falls down. Now allows Belder to gain a bit of to gain the position. Belder will probably be very happy about that because he won't be last for now. Right, we'll go back forward. So Millie is hunting down BPR in that Ferrari. Very, very, well, not close, but he is catching. Millie on a redemption drive after his accident with Rocky. Goes a bit wide. This is the apex a little bit, but that won't hinder his pace too much. We'll have another look. See, Paulish is right behind El Rhino. Really close. Will he be able to capitalize on a good exit here? This is an interesting camera. It just looks like El Rhino has a very, very good exit from that corner and is caught up once again to Disgusting Banana. But Banana is so good on the exit. But Banana pits. This is very early for that medium tyre. Going to try and hopefully do an undercut or an overcut, sorry. Now where will Banana come out? There's a nice big gap between Rocky and BPR. And he will come out in some lovely free air, which is exactly what you want in this stage of the race on those soft tyres. It's just have some clean laps, clean fast laps with no dirty air or traffic. And he will try to push as hard as he can to make sure he comes out ahead of El Rhino when El Rhino decides to pit. I also saw another DJ Millie pitting, going onto the medium tyre. Dr. Boxes is very close behind True Blue. And it is so hard to find a clean way past this track. Clean overtake. But Dr. Boxes is catching. He is very close. He has a really good exit. Will he send it? He has a look. It just backs out. Looks like True Blue has a very wide exit to that corner, and this will allow Dr. Boxes to pull side by side on the inside, going down to the chicane. They make a bit of contact as True Blue has a big moment round the outside, and Dr. Boxes makes it through. But they're not done. True Blue tried to hang it around the outside there, and he is really close. He has a look. Very close, but he goes a bit on the curb. Very lucky not to crash the car there. And Dr. Boxes gets the move done. Whereas Tanuki had a bit of a look on BPR, because I just see True Blue going wide. Oh, Jinx! What has happened to Jinx? Z3 goes through. And Dr. Boxes is arriving on the scene. I think Jinx might just have crossed over the line on the exit of pit lane. Probably had a moment on the exit of turn 2. Dr. Boxes on the inside. Very easy move there for the Mercedes. Jinx was looking really well, but there are still a few guys that haven't pitted yet, so it's not all hope lost for him. We see Banana up to P4 with that clear air. Polish and Rhino. Rhino's front tyres are not looking very happy. The wear between his and most of the other guys on mediums. His are substantially worse. Now the question is, how long do these front runners decide to stay out on that mediums before deciding to pit? Because obviously the longer they stay out, the more of an advantage Disgusting Banana will have on completing his overcut, because he also sets the fastest lap of the race. We've got Z3 makes contact with BPR, sending him into the wall with Dr. Boxes going through because of that compromised exit from BPR. This is a very big scrap here for P5. Dr. Boxes trying to recover as much positions as he can after his unfortunate incident. As he's side by side with Z3. Will he get the move done? He does. Very nicely done there by Dr. Boxes. Just slicing through traffic. Very nicely done. There's now BPR's onto the grass and he makes contact with True Blue. He goes very wide. Luckily, just kept it out of the barrier. Man, guys aren't afraid to go bumper to bumper. As we now have Rocky and Polish into the pit lane. Disgusting Banana having a very nice gap. The overcut has worked beautifully for Disgusting Banana. The Polish has a lot fresher tyres. So Rocky comes out in P4. Tanuki also, Tanuki and BPR decide to come in as well. And Riser. This is about where you expect the medium runners to make their pit stop. But the real question is, where will El Rhino come out compared to Disgusting Banana? At left, front left of El Rhino is not looking very happy. Lexus isn't the best on its tyres, and it is starting to show. But he is still doing some really consistent laps. tyre wear clearly not hindering him as he sets his personal best. Only 2 laps to go. So will he stay out another lap, or will he decide to come into the pit lane? He is staying to the right, and he is coming into the pit lane to change to the soft tyres. And Disgusting Banana going around the final corner. In theory, should get this move done on El Rhino. El Rhino just coming out of pit lane, and Banana way past him. Overcut has worked beautifully there for Disgusting Banana as Polish and El Rhino go hammer and tongs. El Rhino has a very bad exit. This will allow Polish to have a run into this very technical left-handers from turn 3, but Polish gets a move done before the corner. Very nicely done there by Polish in that Porsche, and this is not the scenario El Rhino would have wanted. Cold tyres, dirty tyres, not the outcome the German would have wanted. But just again, Disgusting Banana taking that overcut beautifully. I say overcut, it's an undercut actually. Alright. Very nicely done from the lead front runners. So with Balder up to P8. I believe he's already pitted. So very nice comeback from Balder. Oh, but he goes very wide. Will this allow Tanuki to maybe have a run on slightly fresher tyres in the extreme acceleration in that Citroen? He is catching, but not enough. We'll all be down to the exit of this chicane. Ooh, Tanuki has a big moment and just keeps it out of a barrier. Goes into the gravel. Very lucky to not lose any positions from that, but that is not what he would have wanted. I see in the background we've got Z3 and BPR very close to each other. Old versus new Ferraris. But BPR has a better exit and is able to keep his position for now. Ferraris are also arriving on the scene here. BPR. Ooh, as Z3 goes into the grass, allowing Riser to go very easy pass. A very easy pass for BMW. As he will now push to try and take away that P10 from BPR. Not much happening. Not much else happening at this moment. Oh, what happened to Polish? You see, slow moving car. We'll go on board with him. Does he lose it? Off his curb, he does. Just takes it a bit too aggressively. Luckily there's a very big gap between P3 and P4. So he should be fine for now, but Rocky will now be pushing to get that podium position. Very sad for Polish. Up to P2, but El Rhino will be very happy with that outcome because that allows him to get more points for his championship. But now Rocky is right behind Polish. That Porsche, the rear engine Porsche, was having a better exit. Acceleration is really good on that car. Apologies. Right, with about 5 laps to go, we have a nice battle here for P3. It just looks like Polish is starting to create a bit of a gap again to Rocky. The tyres are looking pretty much the same, the fuel looking the same. But that Porsche, I imagine, suits this track quite nicely. Again, not much happening back here. We've got Riser trying to push and catch BPR. BPR has a bit of a wiggle there. But the rear engine cars do like this track. So we'll go back to Rocky and Polish as I believe this is the closest battle on the track at the moment. 4 laps to go of this race. Rocky is really pushing to try and get that P3, but Polish doesn't look phased. Doesn't look like he's under any sort of pressure. Setting personal bests. Just driving away from Rocky in that Porsche. Okay, there's a bit of a wide exit, a wide exit. Banana looking under complete control of this race. The tyres are starting to go. But I think he has a big enough gap for Al Rhino to not be too worried. Al Rhino will be pushing. He knows that there is a chance, it's a small chance to win. First you must finish. And this season we've seen many unexpected things happen. Hopefully I didn't do a commentator's curse on Disgusting Banana. But he is looking very comfortable. Just Polish continuing to create that gap to Rocky. Dr. Box is in P5, all on his own, in no man's land. Belled up to P8, or P7, sorry. Definitely a very good comeback after this unfortunate incident at the start of this race. But he goes wide. Those front tyres are starting to fade, and DJ Millie has a lot newer tyres, but they are mediums, so he used softs, very warm. Oh, Millie has a big snap there, just keeping it out of the barrier. Very nice save by DJ Millie. There's BPR. What's happened to BPR? He was cruising in P10. Oh, this has happened a while ago. What has happened here to the 458? Does it just go a bit too wide? Yeah, it goes too wide. Loses the rear end. Saved by the barrier to help him not spin. Oh, but very big half spin. To the head, but now he has dirty tyres, which will allow Z3 to make a pass of a side by side. Should be a clean move for the 296. Unfortunately for BPR, was looking very strong in P10. Very, very unfortunate. biggest, closest fight on track will be DJ Millie and Balder. Oh yeah, half. Huh? What the? Just went 2 laps back. Oops. Alright, there we go. Looks like Balder's just keeping calm, trying to manage tyre wear. Jinx, also quite sad, was in P4 most of this race. That penalty for crossing pit lane line. Very unfortunate. Rhino is catching Banana, but very, very slightly. But that again, that front left tyre of El Rhino is almost gone. And he pitted a lot later than Banana. So Banana will come onto the start-finish straight to start this final lap. His tyres are almost dead. But El Rhino's front left is not helping him either. Also back here, Polish. Looks like Rocky is just catching a little bit. Polish still has a nice gap. Not much happening. It's been a very calm race in terms of overtakes. There's that front left of El Rhino is not looking good. One more lap and I don't think it would have made it. He's catching Banana, but not enough. Banana taking all of his corners very carefully. He only has one more corner to go. Hopefully no drama. He goes through very cleanly. And it's disgusting Banana. Started on pole position. And he comes across the line to win Sprint 1 with El Rhino in P2. Very nicely done there by disgusting Banana. We've got Polish coming home in P3. Unfortunate, could have been P2, but still a brilliant job there from the Porsche. Rocky in P4, decent job there. Dr. Boxers in P5, good comeback. Balder and Jinx going side by side. I want to go back here. Looks like Balder had a last lap, last corner overtake. Going to the inside. And gets the move done. Balder comes home in P6. Really good recovery drive from the Team Snelltrail Porsche, with Jinx coming home in P7. DJ Millie in P8, with Tanuki and Riser, the two Brazilians, coming home, finishing the top 10. P11, Z3 coming across the line. PPR, P12, and True Blue finishing off the grid in Sprint 1. Very nicely done there Goodbye, disgusting banana. As I now go to get the second sprint. Alright. There we go. Hopefully all the liveries load. Oh. Hope you guys are having a good day. And hopefully don't think I'm making any major mistakes, but hope you guys are enjoying the comms so far, the commentary. Alright, please. All the liveries load. It looks like they did. Yeah, alright, very cool. Alright, as we go again for sprint 2. Reverse grid. Those that are just arriving. In P13, we have got Disgusting Banana on the medium tire. P12, El Rhino on the mediums. P11, we've got Polish on the mediums. P10, we've got Rocky on the mediums. P9, Dr. Boxes on the mediums. Balda in P8 on the mediums. Jinx in P7 on the mediums. Millie in P6 on the softs. Hopefully he'll make some good overtakes and try to get a good gap. Alright, and P5 we've got Tanuka on the mediums. P4 we've got Riser on the mediums. P3 we've got Z3 on the mediums. P2 we've got BPR on the softs. And in P1 True Blue on the softs as well. So very few deciding to go on the softs for the start of this race. How will this play out? Alright, as they approach the start finish line, the lights are on, the lights off, and it's lights out, and away we go for sprint 2. I see in the background Tanuki having a very good start on that Citroen, well, in that Citroen, not on the Citroen. Already making it up to P4. Looking pretty decent done there. Right, everyone pretty clean. There's Tanuki is now right behind. Oh, he's got PR losing the rear end, going into the barrier. Just gets it back on track. Doesn't lose too much positions, but that is not what you want when you're starting on soft tyres. DJ Millie now has a bit of a look. Polish going on a move on Jinx, and try to have a look on DJ Millie, but just there isn't space. As DJ Millie has a look, they're free wide going down to the hairpin. They do all clean, bit of bumping, but Polish is the one victorious, having a brilliant exit. Now Rhino taking advantage of all of this carnage. They're so close. Will Rhino send it maybe on Polish, but too far back. BPR also having a move. Oh, as Dr. Boxes loses the rear end on that curb. Oh man, my voice. A very action-packed lap 1, but it is True Blue coming out victorious, creating a nice gap to Z3 in P2, Tanuki in P3, and Balda in P4 is behind. I see El Rhino having done a move on Polish. We're back there. Oh, Polish going onto the grass. easy pass there for El Rhino. This has not been the start the two Mercedes would have wanted. It is the start that True Blue would have wanted, and Tanuki. Looks like Polish is side by side with El Rhino and regains that P6 from El Rhino. See Z3, I believe. Is it Z3? I don't know, I'm very lost here. It's Banana going very wide. But El Rhino merely very close to El Rhino as well on that soft tyre. Polish doing very nicely there to regain that P6. True Blue creating a nice gap on that soft tyre. Tanuki and Riser going wide. This will allow Polish to have a really good exit and get some move done halfway through the straight. El Rhino under pressure from Millie with the power of the Lexus helping him on this back straight. But Polish doing very well as El Rhino has a bit of a look on Riser. Tanuki going for a move on Balder. They make a bit of rubbing the contact. Now this will allow Polish with a excellent run on the exit of the last corner. Gets the move done on Balder. Riser also getting the move done. And Polish sends it up the inside of Tanuki as well. Great job there by the Porsche. Doing brilliant overtaking as El Rhino is following him through. This is a nice battle here. We've got Balder and Riser side by side through this very, very hard left-hander. As Balder goes into the barrier and Riser into the barrier as well. Going very wide there. There's so much action here. PPR, bumper cars happening there. As now at the back we've got Balder being swallowed up by the Mercedes. Unfortunate for Balder. We'll go forward. Millie having a very wide moment there, allowing BPR. As I see in the background, Dr. Boxers loses it once again on acceleration. Go back there just to see. Traction control just too low. Is it on the curb? Just too low. Loses very end on acceleration. Unfortunate for Dr. Boxers. Now I see Balder and Rocky going side by side on the back straight. Rocky onto the grass there. But Balder keeps the position. Ooh, Rocky has a big slide there. Will this allow Riser to maybe capitalize on the last going to the last corner? He has a look. It's just too far back. Now, will he have a good exit? Ooh, Rocky. It's a bit too much curb, but Riser has a messy exit. BMW versus Mercedes. Looks like Rocky will just keep the position for now. I see El Rhino got past Tanuki. Will this happen? Ooh, Tanuki, big snap there on the exit of the curb. And El Rhino has the inside of the last corner. Clean move there by El Rhino. Nicely done. But Tanuki is right behind him again in the slipstream. But the power of the Lexus just pulling away from Tanuki. Good move there by the championship leader. Forward again. But with all of this action-packed race, this has allowed True Blue to create a nice gap. Exactly the scenario True Blue would have wanted. Z3 also in a bit of a clean air. Polish and P3. Polish and El Rhino doing some excellent overtaking in the first few laps, just slicing through the pack. Very nicely done. as Millie goes wide, and this allows BPR to go up the inside and make a move. Goes, and he has created a very nice gap, which will keep him safe going into the chicane. And looks like BPR goes a bit wide. It allows him to have a better exit. But Melly is anxious. He wants that P7 from BPR. And this is allowing Bowder to arrive on the scene. BPR chooses to go wide. Melly chooses to cut in narrow. But BPR has a good exit. Or Millie has a bad exit, I should say, as this allows Bowder to catch. Will he go for it or will he stay behind? Chooses the sensible, safe choice, which is just to stay behind and wait for the right moment. Racing is all about patience. You have to wait for that right moment to strike. Just all keeping a little bit of a gap. So see in the background, Rocky is catching Riser. Oh, Millie has a half spin. What has happened here? Millie is struggling on this hairpin. Oh, just breaks a bit too late. Almost make contact. Oh, as he gets tapped down by Bell. Very unfortunate there by Millie. He's just been involved in incidents, but he couldn't avoid. This allows Rocky also to come through, following Riser through. As Millie falls down to P12. Uber Jinx that goes wide. There's a very wide exit there. Teammate on teammate. I hope they're teammates, because the last time I said teammate, they weren't teammates. BMW on BMW, side by side through the last corner. This is allowing Rocky to have a really good exit. They're 3 wide almost. Rocky and Jinx going side by side. Will Rocky be able to make this move stick? Almost takes out Riser and gets a move done. Has a little bit of a look on Riser. I'm getting very confused here, I do apologize. Jinx and Rocky side by side going down to turn 3. Will Jinx make the stick or will he back out? He chooses to back out and play it safe. Now this allows Rocky to continue chasing. Oh, as Rocky loses it on the exit of this very hard, very technical turn 6, I believe it is. Very unfortunate. It was looking really strong. And the 2 Mercedes, 2 Mercs, are back down here in no man's land. Rocky choosing to let his teammate past. Very unfortunate for the 2 Mercedes. Well, with all of that action, this has just allowed Jinx and Rise to create a bit of a gap. You see BPR is catching Tanuki. I see, oh Ryan, Disgusting Banana has overtaken Tanuki somewhere a very long time ago. Do apologize for missing that. Well, let's see how this happens. Tanuki has a very big tank slapper. Banana with a good exit, putting alongside, getting the move done. Very nicely done there by Disgusting Banana. As we go further ahead, not much happening here between the front runners. Very close to that barrier. Bowder is pushing to get P7 again from BPR. As I see in the background, Rocky. Oh wait, I'm too far back. I need to go more forward. I should just remember the lap. Alright, I think we were here. Alright, El Rhino right behind Paulish. Allowing Banana also to catch up. We're right on board with El Rhino. Maybe on the inside, yes, let's go interior view. As he is pushing. Paulish getting a good exit there. Now Paulish is catching Z3 as well. One lap action. Or one lap nothing. Another lap more action. As Paulish has a bit of a squiggly exit, allowing El Rhino to maybe catch up. El Rhino just staying behind. Ooh, Topscotch. That. Everyone's flying. Paulish just having a bit cleaner exit. The last corner. Looks like El Rhino carried a bit more speed. Power of that Lexus. Will he make catch up? Just too far back to think of a move. But Paulish goes a bit deep. Well, narrow on the inside, allowing El Rhino to have a good exit. And I see Banana just using that curb a bit too much. Very lucky not to lose the rear end. But again, same as sprint 1, it's El Rhino versus Paulish. Lexus versus Porsche. El Rhino's tyres are looking a lot better than they did in sprint 1. Battle for P2. Everyone keeping it clean. The exit of the hairpin. But Paulish did have a better exit than Z3. He is catching. Might be too far back to think of a move. Had a little bit of a look there, but decided not to go for it. So crucial to get a good exit. Paulish goes very wide there. Lucky not to go onto the grass, but this will allow El Rhino to carry a lot more speed in the slipstream. Will El Rhino go for the move? Just too far back, just staying behind. And following through. Paulish has that better exit in that Porsche. Banana had a not so good exit there. As there are clouds starting to appear. Will there be a chance of rain? That is a question. These are the most clouds we've seen this whole season. Haven't had any rain this season. As I say that, Paulish almost having a better exit than Z3. They are all three of these guys are starting to catch True Blue, whose softs are almost dead. I imagine True Blue into the pits this lap, as he does go into the pit lane. But Paulish having a really good exit of the final corner, going side by side with Z3. wheel to wheel, under braking, gets a move done. Very clean move there by Polish as Z3 tried to go back up the inside, tried to have a look, but wasn't space there. There's now El Rhino is catching, pulls to the inside. Really get the move done. He does get the move done, but it pushes Z3 off track. Now Rhino lets him move back past. With all of this, Polish has created a lovely little gap here in that Porsche. Good sportsmanship there by El Rhino to let Z3 give Z3 the position back. Because there was contact, I'm sure. Taking it very carefully there through the hairpin. El Rhino with that very good top speed in the Lexus. Is a bit too far. And he is very close now on the exit of the chicane. Z3 deciding to defend the inside as El Rhino touches the grass a bit. Now El Rhino comes into the pit lane as well as Polish. El Rhino trying to maybe do the undercut on Z3. Oh, where will they come out? I saw. Oh, it's True Blue! Just as I said it, as I was focusing, loses the rear end just before the final corner. What has happened here? Loses it on the exit of the curb and makes contact with Jinx, sending him into the barrier. Very unfortunate for True Blue, as that allows Dr. Boxes to gain some lovely positions as both BMWs come into the pit lane. Rocky also into the pit lane, and True Blue falls down to 9th. Very unfortunate there for the Twix Audi. As I see Belder having pitted, PR pitted, Rice pitted. Dr. Boxes hasn't pitted yet. Oh, as I see Disgusting Banana is right behind El Rhino here. And Z3 did I miss something? Or did I go very far back? Oh no, wait, they pitted, sorry. Alright, Disgusting Banana opting to pit a bit earlier. Right behind El Rhino. These two, once again, ooh, Banana trying to have a bit of a look there. They've been fighting this whole season. Looks like El Rhino goes a little bit wide on the entrance. But Banana in the slipstream, putting a lot of pressure on El Rhino. But El Rhino just keeping his cool, not making any major mistakes as Z3 now comes into the pit lane to switch most likely to the soft tyre. But that should promote Polish into P1. Polish with an excellent race, not making any mistakes. As Z3 falls to P4, there's a nice gap to Balder in P5 as Dr. Boxes also comes into the pit lane. No, it's Rocky. There's a free second penalty for crossing that pit lane. Pit lane. Oh, it's Jinx and Dr. Boxes. Very side by side. Dr. Boxes just coming out of the pit lane. go back to the front. There's now El Rhino. Looks like he's catching Polish. So we're going to have a three-way brawl for the win of this sprint number 2. So the top 3 have a nice gap to Z3 in P4. On the disgusting banana. This interesting camera. Just running a little bit behind. El Rhino is pushing. He wants the win. Smash the apex, smash the throttle. Looks like Polish up front, trying to break the slipstream a bit. El Rhino is very close. He goes wide. This will put a bit of a pause on his pursuit for P1. Polish just staying calm under pressure, not making many mistakes. But El Rhino is catching. The banana is ready to pounce for any opportunity that he gets. This is a very close fight here for the win. Looks like Polish had a bit of a wiggly moment as El Rhino has caught up to the back of him. They are very close. El Rhino just a bit too far back to think of a move into the final corner. Will he try and get a better exit? Looks like Banana has got the best exit, but El Rhino with that power of the Lexus able to keep his position. Polish moving over to the fenders line, goes a bit wider than you normally should. Allowing El Rhino really trying to find a gap, but just can't manage. But he has a look, he's moving, trying to scare Polish, trying to fake a move. That did maybe work. Polish going very slow. El Rhino side by side, El Rhino up the inside. Banana goes through as well. Polish loses 2 positions in 1 corner. And El Rhino has gone from P2 to P1. Very good move there. Polish definitely didn't expect it, but now Banana is behind. He has a very good... El Rhino has a very wide exit. Banana cuts across to the inside. They're side by side on the back straight for the win here. Going down to the chicane. Banana on the inside, Rhino on the outside. El Rhino keeps the move, defends on the outside, but Banana is really close. Banana is hungry, has a big snap of oversteer, allowing Polish to come up the inside on the final corner. And this has allowed El Rhino to create a bit of a gap, but now Banana has a better exit in the slipstream. Polish defending the inside. El Rhino is very safe. Banana opts for the outside line. They're side by side in turn 1. Banana tries to have a bit of a switchback. Polish goes onto the grass. Was there contact? But that allows Banana to go through into P2 once again. Great racing here. There might have been an ever so slight touch from Banana on Polish, which sends him wide. Which is unfortunate for Polish. But now, this Banana focus all his attention onto El Rhino. Banana knows that if he wants any chance of winning this championship, he has to beat El Rhino. And he is catching. Very good fighting here for the top three. All too fast for you, mate. Who are you? Are you Trooper? I'm not sure. Ben Powell. But yeah, some of these guys are really fast, especially in tier 3. There's quite a big performance gap. But it creates some very nice racing. It looks like Polish making a bit of a mistake, just dropping back. But the Banana is pushing. Goes a bit wide. It allows him to have a very nice exit. There's a bit of a slide. We'll go a bit further back because I haven't gone focused on top now. See, Dr. Boxer is close on BPR and Jinx catching up to True Blue. Dr. Boxer's again on a recovery drive. He's very close to BPR but doesn't have the space. Oh, as True Blue goes wide, all this allows Jinx to capitalize and go for a move onto the hairpin. True Blue goes a bit wide on the exit once again because of that dirty tire. They make a bit of contact that allows Jinx to go through into P9. Oh, but Jinx has a very, very big snap of oversteer. This would allow True Blue to, in the slipstream, it's like bump drafting maybe. Will he send it? He has a look, bit of contact, but stays behind. As well that happened, we see Dr. Boxers made a move on BPR into the hairpin. Let's have a look here. Dr. Boxers catching. As BPR goes wide. Just allows Dr. Boxers to go through without any trouble. So we're just checking up on the leaders. Lap times wise, they are very, very similar. But again, that left front of El Rhino is starting to show its wear. And this allows Banana on definitely more fresher tires and a lot less fuel. And he is catching. Ever so slightly he's catching. Oh man, this has been a very exciting sprint too. Some very good racing from all of you guys at tier 3. Oh, what has happened to Banana and El Rhino? El Rhino goes very wide. This will allow Banana to have another chance at the win. But El Rhino defending the inside. Banana going to the outside. We go down under braking. Side by side. El Rhino. Banana has a gap. Makes a bit of contact, but El Rhino is still in P1. Oh, Banana now has the inside line for this final corner, but El Rhino, because he's a bit wider, maybe cut back and have a better exit, and has that power of the Lexus as they come across the line to start the final lap of this race. Banana defending the inside line as much as he possibly can. El Rhino. Oh, as Banana goes very, very deep, allowing El Rhino to once again regain the position. They side by side. Banana goes onto the grass on this final lap, but he is very close. He is catching. Will he go for a move on this left-hander? He has a look, but just backs out. But now, will he send it? Will he do a surprise move on El Rhino? This is very close, but he has a bit of a slide. allowing El Rhino to gain a bit more time. It's the pressure, very big pressure here for this top three, the final lap as well. But El Rhino's front left is almost dead. It's almost dead, and this is just allowing Banana to have a look every single time. Venel onto the back straight. 3 cars. A few more corners to go. Any one of these top 3 could win it. Oh, Rhino with a dead front left tyre is leading. He has the advantage. This is very, very close. Paulish might have a look for P2. El Rhino has a lovely gap. Banana defends the inside line from Paulish, but El Rhino goes very wide because of that dead left-hand tyre. Will we have a run to the line? They're going El Rhino in P1 with Banana P2 and Paulish P3. My oh my, what an exciting final lap. El Rhino making it by the skin of his teeth, with Z3 in P4 and Balder coming home in P5. Good comeback from Balder. Riser in P6. Dr. Boxers P7. BPR coming home in P8 and Jinx in P9. Oh, what happened to True Blue? What's happened to you, mate? Just goes wide into the barrier. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate, mate. But man, Rocky comes home P10. And True Blue to finish off this race. But my oh my, what an exciting final few laps. You guys have presented with probably the best racing I've seen in a very long time. Better racing than Formula 1. I will give it to you guys there. Stunning. Alright, let me get you guys the championship tables. By the time of this race, I know I'm a bit behind and I do apologize. That I have had a very busy week. So I will give you guys the championship standings by the time of this race. Just need to make sure I find the right dates. Alrighty. So we have El Rhino still in P1 on 177 points. In P2 we have Disgusting Banana on 133 points. With Dr. Boxers in P3 only 1 point behind Disgusting Banana for P2 in this championship. In P4 we have Balder with 129 points. 3 drivers neck to neck. Three drivers within 4 points of each other for P2 in this championship. In P5 we've got Lars on 99 points as well. So very close championship wise. Also on the teams championship we've got Team Snail Trail in P1 on 228 points. Sorry for that. In P2 we've got Team Spin City Racing on 129 points. And in P3 we have the Team Ferrari 296s on 204 points. So very close in the main Drivers' Championship and the Constructors' Championship. It's going to go down to the wire. But well done to everyone. Thank you guys for watching. I am completely out of breath out of that last lap. So I'm truly brilliant racing, better racing than Formula One has offered in the last few years. And thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new, please like and subscribe. And I will hopefully try to do Abu Dhabi sometime next week. But alright, cheers everyone. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next race.